Hello and welcome. So in today's video, this has been a very long-term project. I used to have a carbon fiber hood on the Forester. It got yellow over time, so I tried to sand out the yellow so I could re-clear it so it'd be perfect again. But the yellow is kind of all the way through the resin and like pretty much all the way through the resin. So I sanded it smooth, fixed a little couple spots on it. If I can find some of the old footage, and I'm talking like 2 years ago, if I can find any of that footage, I'll insert it in this video. But yeah, long story short, this hood's been waiting very patiently for me to re-clear coat it. Um, yeah, so it is sanded to about an 800 grit, and in today's video, we're just going to be clear coating it, and fingers crossed, it's going to be perfect. Clearly I don't have a paint booth. I have my little tent. But I think this should cut down enough on the dust that we should get a decent turnout. So for this is pretty much just how to clear coat something. We're going to clean it off really nicely. And then I have some acetone. So we're going to use some acetone on it, let that dry completely. Once that's completely dried and like there's nothing on the hood at all, we'll start spraying the clear. I have clear coat somewhere. I have some Spray Max 2K Clear Glamour. So it's a two-part. You definitely should be using a mask and being in a well-ventilated area. I'll see if I can find my mask. But yeah, I've used it before. I've had mixed results. I had my roof go bad on me, but that was most likely my fault with prep. But I also did the hood scoop and the spoiler on the Forester, and they turned out great. So we'll see how it turns out. Yeah, so I'm just gonna grab a couple more things and then prep it and start spraying. So I have my acetone right here, and we are literally just gonna wipe down the entirety of the painting surface, and this will pick up all the little bits of dust and debris from sanding. I did wet sand it, which helped take care of most of the debris, but there is a little bit of material left here. Got to be careful with acetone because it's real strong. There's lots of other product out there like Prep-All and that kind of stuff, which gets you the same results. I've also heard of people using like Windex, but I had some acetone from a failed project, so might as well use it. As I'm going, I'm just like flipping it inside out, so I'm not just moving dirt around and have a new fresh surface. Oh yeah, this stuff is strong. So once you have it fully prepped, all the acetone is evaporated off of it. You want to get your paint ready and then pretty much just go to town. Yeah. I wish I could have gotten more of the yellow out of it, but I think what will happen after it's painted and it fully cures, probably another couple of weeks, I'll get the hood wrapped in like a tinted PPF or something like that. Yeah, we'll see what we get. Gonna lose my mic. All right, with this two-part, it's like almost like a two-part epoxy, the way that it works. There's two different chemicals inside. When they mix together, they start to harden immediately. So when you use one of these, you want to use as much as possible. And then it's pretty much trash after 24 hours. So this hood is going to take at least one can, maybe two. If it ends up taking two, I'm going to prep a bunch of other stuff to clear coat so that when I use the second can, I can get, I have some taillight eyelids and there's something else I wanted to clear coat, but yeah, let's see what we can do here. Oh. I'm going to push it down on the ground. There we go. So as you can see, it turned out pretty not bad. I think I will put a second coat on it. I might hang it to paint it so that I'm not on like trying to spray down on a flat surface. It would be different if I had a spray gun, but I do not. But yeah, look at how glossy that part is. And that's the part I sprayed like up and down. So if I hang the whole thing, should be good. I'm still trying to figure out if I'm going to do it or not. But in the meantime, I got some other stuff to paint back there. So I'm going to paint that stuff and then we'll come back to this tomorrow. Hopefully it's tacked up and not tacked up, cured by then, but we'll see. Okay, guys. This is the second day of painting, but I waited a day in between. I'm also going to be painting my rear bumper. I got more clear coat. I'm going to do the rear bumper, got my eyelids and the hood. So a lot of painting, not a lot of talking. I'll do a a wrap up tomorrow. I have to get this all painted before the sun goes down. And then hopefully it's not too windy today. All right. Okay, here's a little close up. So I just scuffed up the hood, literally just put all these scratches in it, just to kind of knock down any of the fluff that's fallen on it. I also kind of like propped it up so that I could get a bit better angle on the hood. And then for the bumper, I got a little bit more to do on the front right here and a little bit up top right there. But yeah, I'm going to blow through this fourth can of paint. And hopefully we're going to get this thing looking mint. Both of these things looking mint. And then if all goes to plan, I'll be able to put both of these on tomorrow. Hopefully. So wish me luck. Okay. My microphone's charging, so sorry that the audio is the way it is. Okay. The hood is good. I'm currently bolting on the hood scoop, and it also has, I have the new STI divider, but it doesn't really fit that great in here. So I'm going to trim some of this out because it is not structural and it's just kind of sitting there. I can trim it all the way down to here to give me a little bit more room. I was trying to figure out, should I get like a little cutoff wheel or something? This stuff's pretty thin, so I think I might be able to do it with scissors. Hood scoop. And it also has, I have the new STI divider, but it doesn't really fit that great in here. So I'm going to trim some of this out because it is not structural and it's just kind of sitting there. I can trim it all the way down to here to give me a little bit more room. I was trying to figure out, should I get like a little cutoff wheel or something? This stuff's pretty thin, so I think I might be able to do it with scissors. Oh. So I figured I'd do a little sit down for my outro. I finished up all of the clear coating on everything. The hood turned out really good. There's a few spots where it needs to be like wet sanded and then waxed and coated and all that stuff. So it's pretty damn good considering I just did it in this tent. I also finished up the rear bumper and the tail light eyelids, I guess they're called. And, you know, everything turned out a lot better than I thought it was going to, considering just a couple spray cans in the back tent behind the garage. What more could you ask for? I did take the car to Calgary, which is about a 7.5 hour drive from where I live now. I took it for driven. Driven was a lot of fun. Met a whole bunch of people. I met a bunch of people that watch my YouTube channel, which is crazy to me because I don't have that much of a following yet. But yeah, it was a heck of a lot of fun. I'm finding out on Wednesday if I need knee surgery. If I need knee surgery, I'm going to have to try and find somebody to drive my car if I want to bring it to any other shows, which, you know, I could also just not. But at the same time, I like showing off the car. So we'll see how that pans out. But yeah, I'm extremely happy with how it turned out. It's still really yellow, which is hard to tell in certain lighting, but I think I'm going to get a tinted PPF to put over top of it. That way it not only is a little bit darker, but it will also protect from rock chips and everything. Sun damage, bird crap, fully protected. So I think that is the plan. I still need to clean up. It's covered in bugs and guts. But yeah, all in all, not too bad. Yeah, so we'll, I don't know what I'll have for you guys this next coming week, but I'm sure I need to get more work done on that Datsun because a lot of people were also super interested in the Datsun project. So I want to get that thing off the ground a bit more. But yeah, lots of stuff. It's summer. There's lots, the weather's beautiful. Time to work on your car. So with that, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for subscribing, and we'll see you guys later. Peace.